COVID-19, Megathread, week of April 9–April 15th. Serious, parents who have adopted an older child, 5 and up, how has it gone for you? Do you regret it or would you recommend other parents considering adoption look into an older child? What is the most insensitive thing you've ever been asked?
Why did you give him the money? My manager's response to me telling her I got robbed at gunpoint in our store.
They asked how my daughter was murdered. I said a knife. They then said, but I mean how? You found her, tell me how. What did she look like? Was she tortured? My dad to me, did you get fat so I wouldn't molest you?
Why don't you just have a baby? Asked today after I told her I had a miscarriage.
I broke my back when I was a teenager and I'm paralyzed from the waist down. A girl from school asked me, are you planning on killing yourself? Me, what? No. Why would I kill myself? Her, it's just. If I was in your situation.
Why are your boobs so small? Like Drew.
Sign language users of Reddit. What is a common sign you see people do without being aware they are doing it?
Every time you make a thumbs up, you're saying the number 10. Every time you do the OK sign, you're saying the number 9. Every time you cross your fingers, it's the letter R. Edit. Yes, I'm talking about ASL. Sorry for any confusion. It would be really funny to get a video of someone who gestures a lot when they give speeches and do subtitles as if you're interpreting their gestures with the nearest equivalent ASL signs. BSL user here. You should know that whenever you do a double-handed finger gun, you're dangerously close to saying anal sex. Vagina. It always makes me giggle a bit.
Presidents in the USA no longer win by electoral votes. They now win by beating each other at one video game. What game is it?
We still hold a vote every 4 years, but for which game they'll play that cycle instead of the candidates themselves. Campaign season would get pretty interesting. Given the age of the candidates, Pong seems most appropriate. Civilization.
Rainbow Road. Mario Kart 64. Jeopardy! Home game where the board is made of questions on U.S. Constitution, states' rights, international law, Plato said, scientific method, and labor economics.
Given their ages, I personally would like to see Dance Dance Revolution. But also given their ages it would probably be Solitaire. 1v1. OG shipment. Pistol only.
Which movie scene is musically scored perfectly?
The good, the bad, and the ugly. The final gunfight and the scene when Tuco is looking for the grave and the world starts spinning. Edit, my top-rated comment of all time. Thank you for the silver kind stranger.
The lighting of the beacon scene in Return of the King. The ending of Requiem for a Dream when Lux Eterna plays.
The climactic running scene in Last of the Mohicans. Gives me chills every time.
The end scene of The Truman Show.
When a helicopter is approaching the island and descending near the beginning of Jurassic Park.
The sword fight in the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Do you also feel this anxiety and sudden feeling of vulnerability when you enter dungeon in games like Skyrim or cave in Minecraft, like as if it was horror game? How do you deal with it?
True bravery is persevering even when you are afraid. Yes, there may be a creeper in that cave, but there might also be iron. Don't let a what if get in the way of your goals.
Sounds like you might want to play in peaceful mode.
You should try Subnautica.
I'm playing Minecraft right now and I get that even when I venture too far from my home and forget where TF it is. I can't deal with it, none of my copes work for that.
Fear with no real consequence is not a towering ogre, but an annoying imp. Crush it under your boot and keep moving forward. Eventually you'll give no thought to doing so.
What under $10 item is a total game changer?
Drill brush attachment. I clean everything with them: couch, carpet, cement, counters. I guess everything that starts with a C. A plunger. When you need one, you need it right that very second.
A first aid kit. Just recently I needed it and swore to myself to get one immediately after moving out.
Pawn shop owners, what was the most illegal thing a customer had brought to your shop?
Not an owner but an employee man brought in a bag of cocaine and said if I would buy it then resell it back to him in a couple of days.
Not an owner, but I got a call from a pawn shop saying that one of my at-home employees tried to sell her work computer. It has my company's logo and contact info right on it, plain as day. How stupid can some people be?
What would be the worst song to have sex to?
Oingo boingo, I like little girls. Jesus take the wheel, seems like it'd be kinda awkward.
Baby Shark.
Amazing Grace.
Benny Hill theme song.
Sweet Home Alabama.
This is the song that never ends.